Your favorite girls are back. It's
We're
on
back.
How Different.
We're back like we never left.
Like we never left. We love the love you showed us in our last video. Mwah. Grazie. Obrigado. Thank you.
Arigato.
Arigato. Daluso. What's thank you in Yoruba? Eshe.
Santa Senabe.
What was that tongues?
You know that Two-Face song where he said thank you.
Asante Siana. Siabonga. I love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Yes, we are. We actually really are. We see the love on TikTok.
Yes.
I mean, we're over 1,000 followers.
We've been seeing the
now.
hate, but now we're seeing the love.
Now we're seeing the love.
Thank you. More of that, wherever that came from.
I mean, please. But there's so much for us to unpack on this episode, so let's just go straight into it. But first, how was your week? Did you have a great week?
I mean, my week was okay.
Nigeria is not doing too much, yeah?
At this point, I'm used to
okay,
it. Yeah, I mean,
no shaking.
I'm used to it already. So, like, what's the worst that's going to happen?
Same here. Honestly, same here. But let's get into all the drama.
Yep. I mean,
and we cannot even start off the show without talking about the unnecessary pee we saw with Sophia versus Burna Boy. All of that drama was so unnecessary, but at the same time so entertaining. I was entertained.
First of all, I just want to say that does Burna Boy know the meaning of Odogu? I don't think he does. And I'm just saying, Burna Boy, please drop that Odogu in your name because you're not living it. Yeah.
Like, how do you call yourself an Odogu?
Yeah.
And you promise somebody what's 500 million?
I mean, for African giants.
Come on, what's 500 million? And
it's nothing.
Come on. And you had the audacity to do freestyle, and he had the people in Kenya singing after him.
You know, that's the part I thought was so childish.
Yeah, unnecessary.
I mean, and I'm not, again, I need to state this as I am not promoting that lifestyle.
Yeah.
We're not promoting lifestyle. I need young girls watching this podcast to know that you don't have to live that life to make it in life.
However,
agreement is agreement, yeah.
Simple and short. Sophia said it all. And I just think that a lot of Nigerians are hypocrites.
Yep, 100%.
Because this whole morality police thing they do, why is it only on the women?
I never understand that. Somebody please explain to me.
Come on. If you in quotes have morals, don't restrict it to just one gender.
Bash Sophia and also bash
Burna, because I don't get how in one breath you're trashing this babe and then in the other breath you're hailing the guy for not sticking up to the agreement.
And I saw someone say she may have gotten a Lambo but her body count is still up. Burna Boy's body count did not reduce.
Exactly. So it went up as well. And I saw these famous TikTokers. I've forgotten their names now. They're quite famous.
Samuel know her.
Thank you very much. They were arrested for drug trafficking. And it's how the internet is silent. And like no one is, we're looking at it and it's like nobody's saying anything.
Yeah.
However, you see girls who are on the other side of the moral spectrum in quotes getting expensive cars and luxury cars and you're the quickest to scream and shout. Yeah. Like keep the energy. Keep the energy.
Just keep the energy.
Keep the same energy. Like if the women are doing what is bad and you're calling it out, which we are,
don't demand some sort of standard or morals from
women and don't expect it from the men.
Exactly.
Like,
it would
come on,
never
guys.
make sense to me.
It's hypocrisy at its finest.
Let's keep the hypocrisy.
Like this is 2025. Behave yourselves.
Thank you very much. Another angle of that whole issue is friendship. I'm original. I think, for 1, 2, 3 people to say the same thing about you, it says a lot about the type of person you are.
Facts.
Same person that had an issue with Bohe, friendship.
Bohe called her out.
I just still calling her out
because
I mean, friendship heartbreak is very painful.
It's real.
It's hard to explain if you have never experienced it. So it's bad. She had her issue with Hilda cut
her off and behaved like they were not besties.
Exactly. And I'm sure I don't know what happened, but for Hilda, for that thing, whatever happened between them, and Hilda never for one day addressed it. I don't know. I really don't know. But obviously,
I know, but I can't say it on the podcast.
It's obviously something bad.
It's very bad.
And then now, To be honest, when I saw her friendship with Sophia, I just knew that she just came off as an opportunist.
Ooh, that's a heavy word, girl.
Because think about it.
But truly, Sophia was that girl on social media who was quote unquote mysterious. So her friendship with Amma like watered down her mystery.
Yes.
So I found it weird, like, okay,
from where to where?
Yeah, what is going on here? But then the whole thing that Sophia was saying on that voice note really made me think, like, so why then were you friends with this babe?
Person?
Because you were complaining about the fact that this babe was posting unflattering photos about you. Like, you became friends with her and suddenly all of her family members started like famsing you online. Like, why then were you friends?
I don't even have a problem
person?
with family members, because I mean my best friends, I'm close to their family members.
I am. However, I am close to my close friends, family members. However, I don't want to be close to your family members when we just started our friendship.
Yeah.
If the friendship is less than a year old, why is your brother in my P? Why is your sister in my P? Why is your mother in my P?
Yeah.
Like, I just believe, and this is the thing I feel with a lot of friendships, and this is why I don't think I'm like the best friend to have around, because I don't have the energy for all that drama, all that micromanaging of emotions, all like it's and girl friendships, honestly, they are great when you're lucky enough to find a good friend who loves you, who wants the best for
and
you,
who respects you.
Oh my goodness, who respects you. It's great.
Yeah.
But the other side of that spectrum is a lot of burden that some of us are not just ready for, because it comes with a lot, and especially when you don't even know who wants to be friends with you for you. A lot of girls want to be friends with you for status, for class,
valid,
for beauty. They think, oh, she's beautiful. If I walk with her on the road,
if people see me with her, they'll know that I'm
on
that
a
girl
certain
too.
level, and that is what I hate the most about girl friendships. And it now gets to the point where the love is not even genuine, but you're expecting a kind of commitment, the kind of commitment you give a relation. Like some girls some girls approach friendship from a place of, oh, commit to me like you're committing to a man. As per, if I see you, like, we're friends now, and I see you smiling with another babe, I'm like, some girls are going to be literally jealous, and you have to now beg them and appease their ego, like, oh no, we're just friends, but you are the special one. What the hell is all that?
Part I'm not. So for me, that part, I just want to say that if you're my friend, or if you know my friend dirty, like my friend dirty, I'm not going to be smiling with you.
You're not going to be doing what?
I'm not going to be smiling with you. If you do my friend, like,
I
know that
what I'm saying
you've
is,
done something to my friend.
I agree with that. No, what I'm saying is, how both of us are friends now, I now meet another friend of yours, and I see that you and each other friend have a certain vibe.
Yeah,
I will now be jealous.
Why?
I will now start beefing you. I'll now start saying, why are you so close to this other girl?
No.
Why is I mean, it happens a lot with girl friendships, and then the other baby will now be saying, oh no, you are still number one. She's just a friend I met at work. It's not that deep, guys. It's not that deep, guys.
I don't understand. Like,
so damn exhausting.
Yes, it is. Like,
that's the fastest way to send
I'm thinking about it right now. It is exhausting.
It is exhausting, and it's just a lot of drama when it comes to girl friendships.
I don't want that type of drama.
I don't.
No.
And I just wish that, this is why sometimes I miss childhood. Childhood in the sense that when we were kids, everything was organic. Pure. It was pure. It was natural. I mean, I remember how two of us started out. Like, we were not even in the same class. We just literally liked each other and just became friends. Yeah. There was no class. There was no, oh, she's not in my set. Oh, she's in my... Do you understand? There was nothing of such. But now as adults, you see girls who would see a cool girl and just think, oh, something as crazy as she uses an iPhone 10.
Oh, I can't roll with her.
I can't roll with a girl that is you use Android. I can't roll with a girl that is Android.
Who uses Android?
Do you get? Your boyfriend doesn't even have a car. I can't roll with it. That's what we are dealing with now as adults. And to me, it's like,
there's more to life.
There's more to life. Yeah. And I just wish, and it tells in the way we handle situations. They are. Or a case where you're close to someone, and when push comes to shove, you realize this person doesn't even like you.
So what's not the basis of the friendship?
Status, class.
Nah.
Sometimes even things as fickle as beauty. Girls make friendships because
I think
she's pretty.
I think people just need to be more intentional about their friendship and what's the foundation of that friendship.
Simple.
And also, I think that in this time and age, people use the word friendship loosely.
When it's, oh my goodness,
just because we talk, when we see,
we're in the same circle,
or we follow each other on social media, doesn't mean we're friends.
Doesn't make us friends.
It doesn't mean we're
friends. And you know the thing about us girls is that we're so quick to say, hey boo, hey my love, yes. Hey sweetie.
And just
hey,
because
sweetheart.
I'm being nice and friendly, it doesn't mean we're friends. I'm just being a normal human being. Yeah.
I'm just trying to relate with you with courtesy and with a warm
as
hand.
I should. Because I've been seeing some girls being unnecessarily cold. Like,
there's also that part.
And it will never make sense to me.
It will never make sense to me too.
I'm already dealing with a lot living in this country. Trying to be cold or someone being cold to me, nah. Don't do that.
I just wish that we could go back to picking friendships based off of values.
Yeah, values.
Do you share the same values?
Yeah.
When both of you are together, does it feel natural? Mm-hmm. Do you genuinely love this person as a person? Like, is this somebody that you can fight with and you know that we just had a disagreement and after 2 minutes we're good?
Yep.
Or after a day we're good?
Because to be honest, so real friendships are not the friendship without fights and quarrel.
Facts.
Because people think that, facts. These people have been friends. With my friends, we argue.
Yes, now it's normal.
We have back and forth.
It's normal.
But at the end of the day, we're adults. We are going to have that back and forth. We shove it and life goes on.
And because we had our back and forth doesn't mean we're going to trash talk each other behind each other's backs.
No.
Or engage in conversations.
Or because of that, I'm going to let somebody say she's about my friend. No way. No.
But unfortunately, that's how a lot of friendships operate.
No.
One small fight, you're trash talking. It's the side talks. It's the this. It's the that. And all of that that's the word, unnecessary.
I just think that people should just do better with friendships and all. Just be more intentional about your friendship, about the people you let in your corner and all of those things. At the end of the day, it's not about the material things. These things will come and go.
Simple. Honestly, simple. Yeah. And I think that the best way to handle friendships is, first of all, knowing yourself. It's kind of the same thing with relationships. Mm-hmm. If you know yourself, know your boundaries, know what you can tolerate and not tolerate, that would help you with the kind of people you let into your space and let into your life. But if you don't know yourself and you just allow every Tom, Dick and Harry,
everything works.
It's going to be messed up. And I mean, I don't think that it's a friendship when you're on the phone with your sister and going on and on for over 10 minutes complaining about a friend. Then it's not a friendship. No. It's not a friendship. Because if it's truly a friendship, your sister would even be the first to say, come on, both of you are friends, you solve it. Because they've seen both of you genuinely love each other, genuinely put in effort to be there for each other. Not all that extra like I always say, life is already difficult. As a babe, dealing with men is very difficult. The last thing I want to do is have to navigate my way around handling men and also handling friendships. I think friendships should be safe spaces. It should be a place where I should be comfortable with being vulnerable, crying, expressing myself and figuring it out together. Not that I'm dealing with men and their baggage
and real life issues
and career and finances and everything, and then I go back home and I can't sleep because somebody I call a friend is stressing my brain out. No, that's not a friendship. That's not a friendship. And guys, moving on swiftly. I think we've vented enough. We've actually vented enough. But however, before we move on from this, Sophia P, if you're a man and you're watching this podcast, you don't need to promise things that you can't offer just because you want to fuck. It's as simple as that. If you don't have that thing to give, don't promise it.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
Don't promise and fail.
I think this is 2025 and sex is one of the easiest things to get. If you really want to have sex with this babe and she has put a price on it, we're not supporting putting a price or not supporting putting a price. But if that particular person has put a price on it, if you can afford that price, by all means go ahead and do what you need to do.
You can afford it.
But if you cannot afford it, there are other women who are not putting a price on theirs. Go and have a great time with them.
Nobody's going to judge you because we don't judge here.
It's as simple as that.
At the end of the day, you are an adult. Do whatever you want to do.
Exactly, do whatever works for you. But congratulations to Sophia and Lambo. I saw that the Freeze post that he has a 43k mileage already. I mean, who am I to laugh at somebody that has 43k? I don't even have a car.
I also want.
Congrats to her,
like
please.
I said before, I also want. I saw a few tweets on X, people talking about how we've lost our morals and all of this, and I just want to say that there are a million women out there working right for their money.
Absolutely.
There are a million women out there with career, with vision, with goals, and they are working their ass out.
Absolutely.
Trying to
survive. Exactly.
So just because there's a Sophia's issue, you now put all of these women in the same box.
Hypocrisy.
It doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely.
It doesn't make any sense. I think we just need to dead that narrative.
Dead that agenda ASAP.
That's an agenda that should not fly. It shouldn't.
And as a man, like she said, there's so many women out there who are working hard for their money. Go for those ones.
Go for those ones.
You can't wake up in the morning and decide to go for the women who put a price to their body, and then when it doesn't work out, you come online and start generalizing.
Exactly.
It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't make any sense.
Everybody has their target audience in quotes. And if you're a man who can afford to pay for that certain woman,
and you decide to pay,
good luck to you. We're not judging you.
Don't now come when it now goes, but I don't come on social media
and general. Like I say, women of nowadays. It's not women of nowadays.
Please. So I just want to say that, talking about women who are working for their money, like they are doing or they are talking the walk. I mean, how did they say it? They are walking the talk.
Yeah.
It's terms.
Oh, my queen.
Because see, the everyday Nigerian artists, or let's even say the big three, every day they're buying expensive flashy cars that they probably not drive in 3 or 4 years.
I mean, because they're not even around.
But they're not even around. They are sleeping at the strip club,
spending money
on things that don't matter.
Flying in girls to Nigeria.
Flying in girls, buying them expensive
watches, promising them Lambo. That's true now. Promising them Lambo. Keep going.
And some that even on their knees begging for,
I'm on my knee
for that. Or you see terms. Investing her money
the right way.
Doing
the right thing.
At this point, I think she's the, how you guys have the big three. She's the big.
She's big Thames.
She's the Thames big. There's
on her lane.
There's no one. There's no two. There's no three. She's Thames.
In the right rooms. Her name is being mentioned everywhere.
God.
The queen. That's how to be a star.
That's how to be
a pop star.
She's not coming out on platforms to drag anybody or rant. She's doing like every time you call Thames, you're calling her for the right thing,
for something solid. And how to be a star.
That's what I want for all my girlies.
Honestly, if Thames can do it, we all can.
She doesn't have to. And I'm not trying to pressure anybody, but let Thames actually be the blueprint.
She is the blueprint. Now that is the person who should put an album calling herself the blueprint.
No, I mean, I don't have any problem. I don't have a problem with anyone who puts an album and say they are the blueprint.
She is the blueprint.
I think that it's okay for you to say that I am this.
Thames is the blueprint. That's how it should be.
That's how it should be. Make your money. Invest your money in the right thing.
And listen to your team.
Because
something about Thames, she listens to her team.
And also, I don't want to be the religious person, but you can tell that she's a Jesus baby.
Of course, and that's why she's moving that way.
And every time she has an opportunity, she makes you know that I did not do this alone.
Yes, I have God.
And
I have people that
and I have the right people in my life. They are working with me and working for me. Again, that's what collaboration is very, very important.
Absolutely.
Like, working with your team, having the same vision.
Yeah.
And working together to achieving that vision is very, very important.
Extremely.
It's not when the team says, "Oh, let's go this way." You go this way.
Everybody's aligned.
You make it hard. You make it hard for your team.
Yes.
When everyone is aligned, things are going as they should.
There's a plan.
And everyone is delivering on their own path.
And put the right person on the team. That's something that Thames got right. Everybody doing something on Thames' team is the right person for that.
And believing the people in your team.
Absolutely.
You know that, these people can do this thing. You believe in them.
Congratulations to Thames. She owns a football club now which
She's
is
a
so
co-owner,
huge.
which is huge.
Which is so huge.
Yes.
You talk about rooms in Hollywood, everywhere in the world, Tem's name is there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to be a star.
That's it.
Period. But yeah, congrats to all the parties involved. Burna Boy just had a show in Kenya.
And there have been good reviews about
so many good reviews. It's Burna Boy now. I just wish that we would have that same energy in Nigeria. When we didn't hear him stepping on anybody's head or anything.
I saw a video that he flew in all of his equipment to perform. I don't know. I don't see that energy when it comes to Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Because in Nigeria, you're now complaining that we don't have those equipment.
Because I remember the last Burna Boy show that I said that I would never attend a Burna Boy show.
The one he came up by 4.
That he told us that if not for Sheyi Vibes, he would have left the Audacity. Because at the end of the day, I feel like it shows how disrespectful you are to your fans.
Facts.
You're telling us that the only reason why you're here is because of Sheyi Vibes that is begging you.
Facts.
It doesn't make any sense. So, and he also complained about how the equipment, because I was at that event and the sound was going off at every given time, and which obviously is a technical issue. He was complaining about that. If you have all of your equipment and all, what stopped you from bringing those equipment to perform and give your fans a good show? Because I feel like if you've agreed to do something, just be intentional about it. Put in your 100% and do it. Just the way he was paid to do his show, to perform in Kenya, and he traveled to Kenya, brought his flew his equipment to Kenya, and gave them value for their money.
A very solid show.
A good show. I've seen a lot of videos of Kenyans
applauding him, even
the
calling
show
out their own artists and saying the artists don't give them that kind of show.
Exactly. We like this feedback that we got from Kenya. That is what we want
from
Nigerians. But also, I also need this artist to know that Nigerians in Nigeria also deserve this type of show.
Yeah.
Nigerians deserve this type of treatment. Nigerians deserve artists who are very intentional with their craft.
Yeah.
Not announce your show and show up at 1 a.m. and perform for 40 minutes and then you go
insult us on top
insult us on top
and match somebody's head. It's not matching head part that I can never
match
get
somebody's
over.
head. I'm very sure that we deserve better.
We absolutely do.
Yeah. So,
but congratulations to him. I love that he put out a very solid show. That was really good. Let's move on now to other stuff. Have you been seeing this whole story of the senator? I've forgotten her surname now.
Senator Natasha.
Yeah, they said we should not mention what's it called, their first names. When you say senator, you must mention the last name.
Senator Natasha Odwanha.
So that's her surname. So it will be Odwanha then.
Yeah.
You've seen this whole situation.
I've seen
and Senator Itagiwa coming out to say that.
You know, I said on this podcast that one of the problems we have in this country is the older generation.
Absolutely.
I've said that before.
Yes.
And I just want to say that I am disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed with the set of Nigerian women we have in government.
Yeah.
I've seen not 1, 2, 3 videos of different senators criticizing Natasha. It's okay for you to come out and say that, I think what we should be demanding for is thorough investigation.
Absolutely.
About this situation.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying you should take the side of
the woman.
Natasha.
Yes.
Because she's a woman. I'm saying ask for thorough investigation. Be open-minded. Natasha is bringing up something and say, this person did this person. The Senate president is the third person
in the country. Yes.
She has laid an accusation,
a heavy
one against this person, and say, this is the case. This is not the time for you to pick sides. This is the time for you to say, this is the issue. Let thorough investigations start.
But it's a thing where you see these older women, what they do in that situation is try to make a case for the man. That is their go-to, and
I don't understand it.
It is disturbing.
I'm highly disappointed. The worst of it is the one from Senator Florence Itagiwa.
Yeah, it is.
For someone that grew up reading about her on Ovation magazines and all, I am highly disappointed. Yeah. You're telling me that she for a senator you shouldn't be talking about sexual harassment. Who's
I watched that video, and it was just a case of a woman trying to make a case for a man.
And why?
So she went on and on about how she's such a huge fan of Senator and huge fan of Natasha, and how for you to be a woman who's going to win a senatorial seat, like, you're strong and whatnot, and you don't have to present yourself as a woman. She went on and on about that. So it was like she was using Koro to get to the main point of that statement that she made, and I just think that it is unnecessary. And I think that the older generation needs to, like, pause, especially the ones with platforms, because the truth is there are other women whose, would I say, lives
and this, sorry, I'm sorry to cross you, and this is the problem with over and over again we've seen issues of victims being victimized when they come out to demand for justice. Why?
Nigeria is not, and it's sad because Nigeria is not that country.
And then people will say, "Oh, why is she just coming out?"
Thank you. Nigeria is that country that blames the victim every time. What we're not saying on this podcast, #believe all women. No, we're not saying that. However, what we're saying is keep an open mind. When a woman comes out to call out somebody, the least we can do is try to investigate, like she said.
Demand for proper.
Let's find out, did it happen?
Investigation.
Or did it not happen? And we find out a way around it. It's not a thing of, it's the same thing female lecturers do in universities. If as a student you complain about a lecturer harassing you, the female lecturers are quick to say, "Oh, how were you dressed? Oh, what did you do? What were you doing in his office?" They are quick to put all of the blame on you, forgetting that there's another individual involved with power. With what's the word now?
Status.
With status involved, who actually control that situation. But as women, older women, they're always quick to pour all the blame on the younger woman, claiming that, "Oh, you as a woman, for that to have happened to you, you need to have put yourself in that space." It doesn't make any sense.
And I saw a video of some of the people protesting against Natasha.
Wait, they're protesting against Natasha?
Yes, in Akwa Ibom, or Cross River, Akwa Ibom. And somebody interviewed one of the women. She said, "Why are you protesting?" And the woman said, "Because we want Senator Akpabio." And the woman said, "But he's already the senator.
So what do you want?
So you don't even know why you are protesting."
What if they were paid for? It's possible.
Obviously.
You can't put it past Nigerian politicians.
Obviously.
Talking about Nigerian politicians, did you see the governor who they said EFCC just arraigned for 700 billion? Hey, 700 billion.
In a country that is poor.
Hey, God, I beg.
I think that the worst thing God ever did to us is our politicians.
Facts, man. And it's how they are living lives.
Because it gets worse.
It gets worse. It doesn't look like Nigeria is getting better. So far, we see how the same crop of individuals manning these positions. Nigeria can't get better. I'm sorry to say, but it's just what it is. It's just what it is.
I don't even want.
I hate it so much when we get into Nigerian conversations on this podcast, because it like brings down our energy so bad. We're literally now struggling to get our energy back up, because let's just leave it at Burna Boy. Let's just leave it at Burna Boy and Davido and Wizkid, and
it's really depressing.
And the rest of them. Talking about artists, did you see Rema's Days cover? Oh, Remy boy. Oh, Remy boy. I don't know why people are saying Rema is giving homosexual vibes with his swag. Like, guys, relax. Don't be too uptight. That's just a sexy man giving sexy. That. You've not seen those comments?
No, I don't see.
You don't see it in exactly. He's just a sexy man giving sexy, and Rema.
Okay, maybe Divine, you need to call Sarah.
No, don't call me. This is me just appreciating you from afar.
So you don't want Divine to call you?
Don't call me. I'm a child of Jesus. Don't call me. What I call you?
It's very boring.
Don't call me, Rema. Don't call me.
Call you Bible study.
Okay, except that we can. I'm currently studying the book of Romance. We can study the book of Romance together. Thank you for watching this episode. Oh my goodness. We cannot wait to join you again next week. Don't forget to catch the podcast.
Please, and tell your friend to subscribe to A Town Hall Different podcast. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok,
yes,
and we are on YouTube
and Spotify,
and
basically every other place you can get your podcast. Really,
I mean, just where you enjoy our conversations. I'm sure your friends also enjoy our conversation. Tell someone that A Town Hall Different is live.
And we'll see you next week. Sorry, Sarah. We're signing out. Peace.